Eh bien salut tout le monde, ou TV97 et on se retrouve pour l'épisode 19 de Game of Thrones. Je vous jure, en ce moment je suis un petit peu à fond au niveau tournage, j'ai déjà tourné l'épisode 8 de Sims 4 cette nuit. Je pense qu'après je vais peut-être tourner un petit épisode de Retour vers le futur histoire d'avancer. Et pourquoi pas un autre des Sims, j'en sais rien, j'ai envie de tourner, c'est bien. Du coup, sur Game of Thrones, on s'était laissé, je ne sais plus à quel moment, mais voilà, l'épisode 19 déjà, presque à l'épisode 20, je me demande si je devrais pas faire un épisode 20 très très long, histoire de conclure sur 20 épisodes, et puis sur un épisode plutôt long, je sais pas, sur une sorte de finale, I don't know, je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas, et où est-ce qu'on s'était laissé exactement, je ne sais plus non plus. Ah oui, Gareth devait partir. Ah, on s'était laissé juste là.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room. Break it down. Search the place. They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumours about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
We don't need Lady Marjorie. I can handle this myself.
Have you gone mad? Without her, you're left with no protection. They could gut you in an alley and no one would say nothing.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier's store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Butons-les. Il va
Get
se
to the
sacrifier.
colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
J'ai cru qu'il allait se faire buter, moi. D'un côté, je m'en fous complètement. Qu'il se fasse buter ou quoi. Ah, désolé, je m'étire. C'est vrai qu'une retournée à Ironrath serait une solution pour moi. Enfin, pour Mira, je veux dire. Bon. Ça met du temps ce chargement. Ouh là, ce lag.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have her to thank it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Ryan!
Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
He's frightened, father.
Attends. Pourquoi lui il a un bandeau? Je sais pas.
Yeah!
Well, Lord, you must not have much faith in this army of yours if you feel the need to hide behind my little brother.
You mistake me, Forrester. Ryan is here for your protection, to stop you from being stupid. You see, I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason.
Une bite géante.
I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
Oh, this is horse shit. Tell him to fuck off.
My brother's death is on your hands! Believe me, the bloodshed has only begun.
Do you know what? We've spilled so much Forrester blood already, Asher. You're the one who's missed all the fun.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
And if I tell you to go fuck yourself?
Et allez.
Look at my fucking army! If you want to die, I'm more than happy to oblige! I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick, let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll take Ryan too. But you want peace between our houses? Give me my living brother.
You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
Non, je vais pas faire la paix. On va tous les tuer. Hein. C'est peut-être pas son corps, ça se trouve. Ah si.
I'm sorry, little brother. I've buried too many sons.
You deserved more days than what you were given, brother. And a better death than this. The world is colder for your passing.
Forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No, not like this.
Even if you went through with it, Lud would have you killed the moment Gwyn produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have to kill them, Asher.
I piss
On
on
est tous
Surrender.
d'accord.
Let's ride out and kill them all.
Voilà.
To arms! Spill their blood! Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead,
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Lud will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Lud is wary.
we tell Lord exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush. Your pit fighters hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Lud could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
C'est lâche, mais c'est
There
pas
are
lâché.
those who would call poison
Ouais.
a coward's weapon.
No. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Lud inside if the whole family...
C'est lâche de l'empoisonner.
family is there to sell it.
C'est lâche de
Talia and
l'empoisonner.
Ryan will both be in danger.
We're already in danger. I'll be there, Duncan. I'll pour the wine myself.
Poison is dog shit. You're here for revenge. You want him to choke on your
Ouais,
blade,
elle a
not
raison.
his vomit.
But in ambush, there's no way to control. Everything could go wrong.
Poison is targeted. Lud will be the first to fall.
I'm sure I have such a toxin in my stores.
No. I came here to wet my sword in Westerosi blood. It's what you promised us.
We are at a crossroads, my lord. We have to make a choice.
These are the only options on the table.
J'hésite vraiment.
Asher is our lord now. The decision is yours.
J'hésite. Parce que j'ai envie de tuer vraiment Loud, que je veux vraiment qu'il soit mort. Mais si je... Ah, j'ai envie de tenter une embuscade. Bon, on va refaire un pile ou face. J'ai pas de pièces sur moi. Je vais en trouver une. Je vais en trouver une, on va faire, je vais prendre une pièce tiens, de 10 centimes, la phase 10 serait donc empoisonner Loud, et l'embuscade ce serait la Marianne. La Marianne, on tente une embuscade, Tentons une
I
embuscade.
understand the risks. But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Quoique du coup, attendez, je regrette un peu, je ne sais pas.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive.
Ouais, mais c'est un combat, c'est
As
mieux.
soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Ouais.
Send word to Lud. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Ah, du coup, j'ai envie de tout faire, j'ai envie de finir le jeu aujourd'hui. Je pense que je vais peut-être tourner 2 épisodes. Ça se trouve, ça va se terminer à l'épisode 19. Hein. Quand sais-je?
She's left the key! Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let
to...
me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
J'aime bien lui.
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Chez moi.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the Whitehills. He got exactly what he deserved and no more.
Il est mort?
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath.
Je sais pas qu'il était mort. Mais ça doit pas être mort.
Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill
J'en
you.
étais sûr.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake, but a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira, but it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. I have powerful allies. One word to Cersei and you'll be in the cell next to Andros.
You're mistaken, Mira Forrester. No one is coming to your aid.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Ah, le salaud, mais d'un côté, je trouvais ça trop facile qu'il nous aide comme ça, en se mettant dans la merde. Je m'en doutais. Mais j'ai été bête, j'y ai cru aussi. J'y ai cru aussi avant.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret, and he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironrath knows of this.
C'est vraiment ça.
Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were, that he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I fought the Freys. I fought the dead. It wasn't easy. But I've endured worse.
I can tell. Not many can survive this far north of the Wall. But here you are. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time. Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven Svealoden Mopre befastan.
Ouais, c'est les sortes de squelettes là. Ouais. Bien joué, Gareth.
Oh, you're an ugly bastard.
Ouais, ça c'est bon.
You fought well, for a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
Is that your way of thanking me?
Maybe I was wrong about you. We'll see. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgor and Bisoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgor and Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgor and Bisoneer.
What the fuck?
You're losing control.
Ah, les contrôles.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsura's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
There must be something you can do to stop her.
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
C'est pareil de toute façon.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. You said yourself, House Forrester is in danger. This is our chance to do something about it.
Pas bête.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Ok, donc je pense qu'on va se laisser là. On va se laisser là, puis on fera ça pour l'épisode 20. Ça, à mon avis, ce sera le dernier épisode parce que j'espère au moins qu'il durera au moins une trentaine de minutes le prochain, j'espère. Parce qu'on va le finir, hein, clairement, le jeu, là, bon, voilà. Vaut mieux le finir en une grosse partie. Je pense que c'est ce qu'on va faire. Je vais le tourner après, juste là, parce que j'aime bien, genre quand je sens la fin du jeu, de vraiment bien finir. Donc on va se laisser là pour l'épisode 19. Moi je vais finir le jeu avec vous évidemment dans l'épisode 20. En attendant, salut!